Arsenic and Old Lace has always been one of our favorite plays. It's a classic story, it's well written, it moves along. It is a black comedy, of course, because the two old ladies bump off these lonely old men. But it's a very enjoyable story.
I'm Shay and I play Abby Brewster.
I'm Heather and I also play Abby Brewster.
I'm Heidi and I play Martha Brewster.
I'm Amanda and I play Martha Brewster.
I've always wanted to try a double cast show. That's where you have two casts of people rehearsing the same show, same blocking, same characters. Each set of characters will perform their parts in a little bit to their own preparation, of course.
Abby! Mortimer's here! It's like, hello, Mortimer. How are you? Oh my goodness, it was yesterday, wasn't it? We're seeing a great deal of you lately. Sit down, sit down. Abby, haven't we something to do in the kitchen? Huh? You know, the tea things?
The tea things.
Oh yes, the tea things. Well, you two just make yourselves at home. Just make yourselves at home.
I have 25 actors or so in advanced class, and I need to cast all of them in some kind of role to give them a grade because it is our production class. So I thought, wow, what if we try our double cast show this time? So we looked at our top 10, and Arsenic and Old Lace just kept blinking an eye at me, and so we chose it.
It's funny, not because Mortimer is trying to be funny, it just is funny because of the way that he reacts to finding out that his aunts are killing people. But what I mean is it's actually one of my more serious roles is because all the other roles I've played have been complete goofballs. So in comparison, it really is a lot more of a serious role to my previous ones.
I think one of my favorite things about acting is that you can kind of escape reality. I don't know, I really like getting into character and pretending that I really am that person just because it's like, you go through the exact same things over and over in life, especially as a teenager you think, oh, I go to school and I do my homework or I have a job or I'm in clubs, and it's really fun. But when you're on stage and when you have a character that you're portraying, it's an amazing feeling because you're like, I've always wanted to be evil, but I would never be evil because I'm a nice person. But you can portray an evil person on stage. It's an amazing feeling being someone that you're not.
Everything leading up to play week, everything leading up to our first performance is it's chaos. And then all of a sudden, the audience comes in and it all falls into place. Like, it's all perfect, it's all right there. And the whole time leading up to it, you're stressing out, you're running around, you're looking for your shoes and your nylons, and nothing seems like it's going right, and then all of a sudden it just works. It's just magic.
Where the real thrill comes from is, as I said, that personal relationship with the audience. They're out on stage, they're looking out at a dark wall, so to speak, because the bright lights are in their eyes, but they can hear the audience out there rustle, maybe giggle, maybe laugh, and they can also sense that live energy too. That's one reason why I love the theater, because you have a live audience and it's one take, that's it. Educational theater transforms these people because, well, particularly in my program, here I'm bragging, our kids make a lot of their own choices, especially my technical crew. I'm always having students read the play and conceive of their own ideas and think about how they can put that idea on stage. I want these young people to perceive what might be possible and then learn how to make that possibility into reality. To me, that is extremely important. And theater does that, and then that idea is formulated and eventually thought out. It had to be planned very carefully, especially when it involves the tech crew, but also when it involves the actors. Many of them are creating characters from another lifetime for the very first time. And so they're thinking about, how can I turn this idea that I had about my character into real life?
You better enjoy the show because we put a lot of effort into it.
And if it goes bad, we're really sorry, but
Laugh
don't
anyways.
don't take that to heart and still come to our next show.
Yeah, and we really appreciate you coming, and please come to the rest of our shows because we're going to be doing a big variety of shows this year with different things. So
and thank you for supporting us.
Yes, thank you for supporting us.
As always. Thank you so much.
For the second quarter of this school year, we're going to do one-act plays. We have not made the final choices yet, so I don't want to spill any beans or announce anything yet. They will be performed in the Studio Theater in December. In March, we're going to do Treasure Island, which was adapted from Stevenson's novel. It is a true to novel adaptation. And then in May, we're doing a comedy called Donovan's Daughters. It's a hilarious play. It's loosely based on Taming of the Shrew by William Shakespeare, but set in the Old West. That will be in the Studio Theater. My husband, John Seiler, will be directing Donovan's Daughters.